We've got some great NBA basketball coming your way. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Pass to Turner. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
It's Durant with a drive.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Driving in. Porter. Off target from the baseline. Durant, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Ooh, Giannis dumps it home.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Shepard. Back to Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
And he sinks the second. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Pass to Durant. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Here's Porter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Left side, Durant. 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Here's Jang. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Houston. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Thompson. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Bucks leading by 3. Porter from outside. Counted from distance. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Durant. Back to Thompson. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 4. To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Smith outside. Right side Durant. To the left wing. Down low. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Bucks with some changes. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Green. Good work there as it goes. The Rockets on offense. Thompson outside. Back Back to Durant. Pass to Shepard. Over Green. Again, Houston.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that concludes the first quarter play. Bucks ahead, up 4. And we'll be back shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Smith right side. Back to Durant. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 4. Kuzma for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love seeing Kuzma rise up and drain the jumper. He doesn't lack confidence in himself.
To the middle. Left side, Durant. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Nance pulls down the board. And here's Milwaukee now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
In transition, you can get those clear looks from 3, and he's the right guy to take it.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. Houston with another miss. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the finish.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Sengun with it. No points so far. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Durant pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And that one's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 9. Durant with it. Turner covering. To the paint. Here's Shepard. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the second. Pass to Eason. Now Green. Just 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's Davison. And another miss by Houston. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Antetokounmpo.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
It's hauled in by Houston. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Green. And here's Easton. Here's Davison. The offensive rebound. Here's Okogie. Still no points. Okogie. Outside for Green. Now here's Easton. Now Capella. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Green from the arc. Fires in the triple. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Easton pulls it in. Pass to Okogie. Another three from Houston. Here's Porter. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul.
Now Antetokounmpo with the drive. Capella with the defensive effort. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Rockets trail by 7. Left side, Green. Pass to Okogie. Outside Easton. Back to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Porter. He's got 9.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Rollins. Clock at 4. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Dang, shot is off. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 11 points.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Durant inside. Good. And that's 11 points for Durant.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Porter looks it over. To the wing on the left. The 3. Drops in the 3. James got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Turner. Off target with a fadeaway. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Trailing by 10. Misses from close range. Now here's Turner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw this game. And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Houston making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Kevin Porter picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Okogie. Off target with the three. Outside Porter. Rockets with a rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Nice shot by Okogie.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with this.
Smith with the rebound. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Here's Shepard. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks leading by 11. Out left to the wing. Here's Jang. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Jang's got 6.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Durant. He's got 11. Tries to break his ice. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Back to Porter. And he gets it to go. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Okogie. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Porter. Shot clock at 5. Turner, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Durant. There's the drive.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Portis, left side. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the Tide can...
33.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Here's Green.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Kuzma. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Milwaukee now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Yes!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Outside for Green. The 3, Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Trent for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Antetokounmpo, left side.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there. And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Shepard. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 14-point game. Durant with the bucket.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going, oh, sensational.
Yes.
What a dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of
threw it down. Wow.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Will it go? Houston with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 19. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
That one's no good. Rockets trail by 19. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Porter. And the Bucks miss again.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Okogie. 18 feet out. Now the Bucks with it. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bucks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
For 3, Durant. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Basket's good.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. Chang pulls it in.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First free throw is good. Kuzma hits them both. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard to stop the drought. Rebounded by Trent. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Kuzma outside. Shoots over Durant. Misses the shot. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
That's Robinson. Let's do this.
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides.
Wow! Never at home!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Houston. Oh, deflected. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. Antetokounmpo with it. Durant covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Now here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Thompson pulls it in. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA. The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Durant. 6 points for him. Pass to Shepard. For three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Driving inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And Durant gets it to go.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Thompson with the block. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player. Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Smith outside. Giannis with the rebound. Driving in. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh my goodness!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Oh! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Awesome. And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Rockets trail by 3.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Smith outside.
Green.
1:02 left now in the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Second personal foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Jang. Shoots over Şengün. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely...
19.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Jang. And he drops it in from the low post.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And it's Shepard missing. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Jang. Uses the glass on the layup. Jang's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Smith. Misses off the right iron. Here's Milwaukee. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Davison. Back to Capella. Houston working the ball around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Houston shooting their first free throw of the contest. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Houston has possession. 8-point game. Misses the 3. Out left to the wing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Davison. Rockets trail by 8. Back comes Houston in transition. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Pass to Davison. And here is Green to the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Turner with it. Here's Jang. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Turner.
Whoa! Sweet move. Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Portis. And here's Turner. Green covering. Portis the screen. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Back to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Durant for 3. Not going to go that time. The Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Porter. Back to Kuzma. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's Shepherd missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. Powers right through them.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Durant.
Number 17.
Okogie on the wing. Lets the three fly. Nance pulls down the board. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 27 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Eason, good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Showing some power. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. And the three off target. Milwaukee leading by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And the Bucks making a change here. Tries the spin move. And it's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through. Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Here's Kuzma. set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Rockets trail by 12. To the middle. Pass to Okogie. The three is up. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Porter. Eason with some nice D. Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Portis gets the bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. Here's Eason. Another three from Houston.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Turner. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got 8.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter.
Houston, 49. Let's go.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Davison. 4-3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here is Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 41. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Capella. Doubled by Turner. Going to work in the low block.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 11. Fires the three. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up to the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Now Trent. Antetokounmpo inside.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Now Capella takes a three. Oh, he can't hit it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Durant with a steal. Here's Capella. Shoots a three. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Now Trent. Portis, left side. Clock at 6. Oh, he jammed it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
When you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Antetokounmpo jams it home.
It's safe to say the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Second personal
And now we've got an intentional foul.
team foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Bucks.
It can be a lot of fun watching Gary Harris play. He's agile, he's athletic, he just zips around the court making smart plays.
They trail by 16.
Milwaukee foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Houston making a change here. And that's an intentional foul.
Korean Prince.
No good on the free throw.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the second free throw is good.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Book it! That one goes!
Thompson.
Here's Prince. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul.
That one's off.
At the line for Milwaukee.
Good on the second one. It's a 14-point game. Oh, he nailed the jumper. Now Antetokounmpo. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
That misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Got a hand on it. Not that time. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Şöyle. Ya Allah.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Outside Williams. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Sinks the triple. Hachimura's got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Kicks it out to James. Off target from outside. And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. Holmgren the screen. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away. To the middle. Hachimura, no good. Now the Thunder with it. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's James. Lock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Takes the three. James, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The drive by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. Pass to Hachimura. James in the post. Now here is Hachimura.
3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses. LeBron with now SGA defending. Yep, it counts. James is...
This is a problem with your connection to our audience. Ay! Biro na nga lang gamitin eh. Natalo pa. Wait eh. Wala nang record ko for games 23. Alright, go. Magaling ito. Uy! Hindi sabihin panalo yun. Panalo yun. Nag-hit siya. Wow. Let's see. Oh, di ba? Panalo, 5 wins. Ay, hindi ko talaga nagawin yung ano mo. Gusto ko yun. Medyo kapado ko na itong team natin. Magaling din to. Finance. Malos yung connection. Ano dito na nanalo ako sa team? G. Nads. Nads. How to say your name? Ready! Ready, oi! Select B if you use Xbox controller. My God. Huh?
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Here's Shepard. Blocked! Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And stolen by Brown. And Boston pushing it up now. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tatum can't hit. The Rockets on offense. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. The three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
To the left side wing. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Back to Brown. White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Kevin Durant.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Denied by Tatum. Thompson with a steal. Back to Durant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
It's Brown on the wing. Knocks it loose. Driving to the basket. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant.
In the first 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot. 3 on 3. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Here's Durant. Softly drops in the floater. Durant's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads. He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Up top Durant. He's got 6. And it's Shepard missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Making substitutions here. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. He takes it in. Boston, no good that time either. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
It down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
15.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Defense just making it easy for Durant.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Up top, Smith. Pass to Shepard. Left side, Durant. 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Durant.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Now here's Vucevic. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 7. On the take, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the ring.
Lets it fly. Pritchard, no good. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Durant with the big finish.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we the same league. Talking too much on the
Celtics trail by 11. To the inside. They need this. Vucevic. Soft touch off the glass.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feeds from these interior spots.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's Shepard missing. So it's Boston now. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Walsh. Thompson with a steal. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Celtics trail by 8. Inside. Here's Garza. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's stolen by Tatum. To the middle. And he makes it on the layup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Shepard. Now Capella. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Here's Keita. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Durant, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Brown attacking. And the jam by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Hauser outside. Brown scanning the floor. To the paint. The kick out to White. Just 3 to shoot. No good from outside. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Hauser. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Durant, no good. Down low. Here's Walsh. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. They got to the ball just a moment late.
Jason Tatum.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Tatum for the lead. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Here's Shepherd. Outside Durant. Smith outside. And here's Şengün. Houston working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Gonzalez misses. Houston leading by 6. Durant with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Smith. Now Durant. He's got 24. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Celtics trail by 8. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
To the left wing. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
The kick to Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston leading by 8. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Smith. To the wing on the left. Here's Şengün. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
From 9 feet out. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Shepherd. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Over to the wing. Tatum from long range. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 8.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Shepherd. Got a hand on it. Nice Ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Back to Vucevic. They double team Vucevic. Pass to White. From behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston in the lead. Here's Davison. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Okogie. Tipped. To the middle. Here's Shireman. Hauser outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And that's it for the third quarter.
Houston, 41.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Şengün. Queta pulls it in. Brown with it. Durant covering. Here's Hauser. Here's Queta. Yep, that one's good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. White. Shots blocked.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. The shot misses to the inside. White coming through. Here's Shepherd. For 3, Durant sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
The kick out to White. Pass to Hauser. Thompson pulls it in. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. Thompson outside. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Boston leading by 3. White flushes it down with both hands.
Now that
leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Fires the three. The triple drops.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Şengün. He launches. Ooh, it misses.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Tatum outside. Let's loose for three. Oh, he can't hit it. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Teams changing it up here. Rockets trail by 8. Durant draws the double. Here's Capella. No good from 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And a Thiessen penetrating.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Now White. From deep. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses. So we see the Celtics get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Lalo na ako dun eh. Hindi ko nila siguro. Last game na to, last game. Walang kalaban ah. Yun man. Ay, walang kalaban. Nakatakot. Na, takot. Mga walang kalaban. Yeah. Natin ng Rockets. Wala nung standing ko rito. Dito.
We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. Here's Merrill. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another three.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. defense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
The three, Smith. Pass to Merrill. Now here's Mobley. Merrill outside. Beyond the arc. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Here's Harden. Merrill outside. Allen on the wing. Allen a screen. Here's Merrill. Out to Mobley. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
On the wing, Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. To the paint. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
Durant's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Harden. Down low. Allen can't get it to go. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. And Durant with the big finish.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. Defended by Harden. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 9.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Cleveland leading by 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Durant. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
They set the pick. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Buries it from 3.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Allen a screen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up by 4. And back. 18. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage for deep.
To the inside. Ellis.
one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Count it.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. They set the pick. The three. Offensive rebound. Ellis outside. And here's Schroeder. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Schroeder. Good D by Şengün. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Merrill. Cleveland again missing. It's a one-on-one situation. And Durant with the big finish.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Merrill's got 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3. Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the ball.
And it's good. 2 points. And now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead. Oh, KD! Filthy!
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
From behind the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
6 to shoot. They double team Durant. Here's Şengün. And it's off from 3-point range. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That'll be 3 seconds. Houston ball. Substitution for your Cavaliers. Thomas Bryant.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pulls up for 3. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets trail by 8. Şengün with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Durant for 3. Houston with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Harden. Pass to Merrill. There's the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The 3-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Left side Durant. Now here's Şengün. The kick to Durant. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. KD. What else would you expect?
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Here's Merrill. And Cleveland another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Wade. Harden from outside. And Cleveland another 3.
A staple of Harden's attack. His 3-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Davison. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
There's 18 seconds left in the half. To the middle. Stolen by Capella.
They tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Outside Eason. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out.
Good, where are you going? Quit.
The grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. But this man finishes the way he was built.
Merrill outside to the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And although he's undersized in his position, his vertical, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Eason with a steal. Pass to Okogie. Here's Davison. Clock is at 3. Outside, Green. Houston with another miss. Cleveland leading by 13. Merrill outside. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Merrill's got 21.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
At the line for your I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Davison can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 15. No one near him. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Eason, good. Eason's gotten 4 this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
minute 42 left in the third quarter here. Outside for Green. The three. Pass to Davison. Here's Capella. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Capella's got 6 points.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 20.
Outside Harden. Capella with a rebound.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block. It's hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He's off on the first. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Capella inside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Give him 8 points now.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Rockets trail by 12. Here's Eason. And it's Tyson with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebounded by Green.
Try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
These are his first free throws in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality.
44.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Merrill outside. Fires the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Outside Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Inside.
Whoa!
That's what they came for.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. From downtown, it's hauled in by Houston. Smith inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
There's a screen. Here's Merrill. Hits the trifecta. Merrill's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to by the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Cavaliers making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's hard penetrating. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
Mobley on a screen. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Smith. Rockets trail by 14. Outside Durant. Whoa! Kevin Durant. Nasty.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
The drive by Harden. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard giving up like that? Boy, that is special.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Merrill with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Harden. 5 to shoot. Can't get the three.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Cleared away by Mobley. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Cash from downtown.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
Cleveland calls timeout. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Schroeder. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Got a piece of it.
And so often is the case. Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
Oh, it's off. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Shoots a three. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up.